All right. I am going to, let me get my glasses out. I'm going to mark out a few of these Texas 45s. So I guess I can get 4 of them out of here. So I think what I'll do is cut these at an angle like that. I'm almost out of steel. So I'm really glad I sold that knife, because otherwise I'm going to have to use my house money to buy steel. Say hello to my little cat. That's not a toy. That is not a toy. So maybe I can get one out of the middle. That would be 5 of these. And I have one more piece of steel about this size that I can get probably 4 BC specials out of, or 3 Texas Rumbles. And I have plenty of dinner skinner neck knife steel left. No, look, you gotta, ow, ow, that hurts. That's skin, that's fingers. Ow. Alright, give me just a second and I'll play with you. Just a second. One more knife and I will play with you. I guess I'm just going to have to get used to that. Finding a way to work around the cat. See, now you made me mess up here. All right. So, do I have enough room for... Yeah, yes I do. I surely do. Well, I don't know if I can cut it out though, so yeah, that's not gonna work. So I may be able to get, well, let's see. What about you? No, I could get a dinner skinner. That would be a very big dinner skinner, a thick one. I don't see how. I think what I'll do is cut these out and then try to stay as close to my lines as possible, and then see what I have left over. So, all right, follow me over to the saw. Oh yeah. All right, let me get my gloves. noise alert. The saw is kind of loud and you're real close to the motor part of it. Okay, I just don't know how I can do this. I'm not going to be able to save this. I wish there was another way to do this. Let me think for just a minute. I'm going to lose a lot of steel. Yeah, there's no way. And the reason is there's not enough depth between the blade. The throat is not deep enough here. So I'm going to have to cut it in the middle. And then you'll see how I got to work it. It's not easy being cheap. right, there's one. I'm gonna cut the other 3 out and we'll be back. All right, I'm gonna start grinding the bevels. This is probably gonna be loud. Well, actually it is gonna be loud. So this is what we're looking like. Here we go. Contact. Just a second, I gotta put my safety glasses on. That's what we're looking like. But I'm gonna put my, this is a 60 grit belt. I'm gonna put my 120 on now to finish off that side of the bevels. Alright, now I'm going to take this knife off and flip it over. Ooh, first I gotta dunk it and get it wet. Boy, it's hot. See that bevel line? Well, I'm going to try to make the other one look just like it. That's why I decided to do the bevels before I do the scrolling, because to screw the bevels up, that's the easiest thing to screw up, is the bevels. Alright, put my 60 back on there, my heavy grit. Looking good so far. I'll finish it up with a 120. Right. Man, you are covered in dust. All right, I'm only gonna, from this point, I got all four cut out, but from this point on, I just work on one at a time. And what I'm doing now is making sure that the shoulders that the brass finger guard is going to fit on are square, level, straight across. And it's not. This side is about a 1/16 of an inch taller. You gotta move your face, baby. A 1/16 of an inch taller than this side. So I'm gonna try, without putting it back on my sander, I'm gonna try to remove a 1/16 of an inch and keep it square. Well, tell you what, let me try this one. I have I have another handle. Let me get that. This is my checkering file. This is just some old cheap Stanley. So let me see if I can get this checkering file out of here. Watch your face, baby. Oh, big bite. Boy, that took some meat off fast. Just a few more strokes and I think I got it. I'm going to square this side up first. I won't know for certain until I get the brass guard fit and slid down on here. Still got to come down just a little bit. Let me hang this up because I will end up losing it. And it's a very expensive file. Well, little at a time. I'll tell you what, that's about perfect. Okay, what I'm doing here, I am, for the time being, the next few knives will probably have some scroll work on the spine. It is a lot of extra work, but I'm enjoying experimenting, and I have a lot of different files that I can experiment with, and I actually just ordered some more needle files with handles on them. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to sand this off square and flat, so when I scribe my center line for my scrolling, it will be more accurate. And yep, cat just bumped into the tripod. I've been sitting here thinking about this all morning, about how I could have done this and not hurt anybody's feelings about offering that thing for sale. And I can't think of it any other way. I mean, everybody who wanted it probably thought they deserved it, but everybody who wanted it is somebody who has bought knives from me and somebody who would, you know, I consider friends, and we talk and have phone numbers and email, and so there was no, I can't think of any other way not to have offered it to one person without pissing off another person, you know? I mean, obviously made one guy very unhappy, and I'm real sorry about that. And I'm honestly a little bit surprised. It's kind of an odd reaction. Maybe he didn't realize that I had all those other people at the same time that were interested in it. And I just kind of sitting here while I'm doing work thinking about how I could have handled it differently to have not made anybody mad, and I honestly can't think of another way. So I'm just gonna move on with life, and if I've lost a friend, I've lost a friend. And if I've lost a friend over this, then it wasn't much of a friend. Especially since I'm making more, and it's not like I'm going to quit making these. Boy, I tell you, it is humid. The last few days, we rode our motorcycles yesterday, and I was actually sweating on the motorcycle. It was that humid. Golly, I did it again. Tore it up. What I do is catch it on the nose there, and it tears the sandpaper up. I gotta quit doing that, because sandpaper is very, very expensive. A little bit more up here. All right. Okay, now I'm going to put my layout die all over this, on the bottom here and on this side. Then I'm going to scribe my lines for my bevel. I'm going to grind the bevel, and then I'm going to scribe my lines for the scroll work, and start getting to work. This is Chechen burl. It took me 3 months to get this from Russia, and that's going on there. I have the other three cut out. And right now I'm going to put the dicom on this, and then I got to go to my bank and get some money out. I got 2 more payments on my phone and I'll own it. So I got to go do that today, get some money out, and make a payment on my phone to the person who bought it for me, and then come back and I'll get started on this again.